Hi everyone, my name is Eric Rastanen, and this week we're going to be discussing enhancing communication in elite level performers. The world of elite athletics are very competitive as athletes are at the pinnacle point of performance. There is also usually a small window of opportunities for success due to age, injuries, and performance levels. Not to mention the increased pressure placed on athletes to perform at high levels from both the media and their fans. One of the main factors of both individual and team success revolves around communication. Communication is a non-technical skill. Non-technical skills are the cognitive and interpersonal skills that underpin effective teamwork. Non-technical skills include the interpersonal skills of communication, leadership, and followership, such as being a team member, as well as the cognitive skills of decision-making, situation awareness, and task management. Communication is also a skill that is used daily, both verbally and non-verbally. It can also be worked on and improved, much like technical skills such as dribbling, throwing, catching, and running. Here I have a slide that shows communication, but also some of the issues that can go along with it. If you notice, there's words such as generation, younger, miscommunication, problems, back and forth, message. All of these things can have a direct impact on both communication and effective communication and ineffective communication. An important aspect of communication is the understanding of shared situational awareness. Shared situational awareness is the sharing of a common perspective between team members in regard to current environmental events, their meaning, and their predicted future. Shared situational awareness encompasses teamwork practices in relation to communication, decisions, and actions to reduce the incidence of adverse events, which are very important in elite level sports. First, let's discuss lack of communication for elite athletics. Have you ever been to a sporting event where the players weren't communicating? I know I have. The result is absolute chaos. Many times individuals are running into each other or just stopping while their teammates think they were going to be somewhere else to help them. This is due to a lack of communication. It can result in missed assignments on defense that allow for easy scoring opportunities, unforced errors, and frustration. I found the following quote to be very insightful. A lack of communication breeds assumptions of what the other is thinking or feeling, and assumptions are, more often than not, incorrect. Don't fear though. I'm here to show you some simple ways to increase communication. I'm here to show you some simple ways to increase communication that can be applied to all aspects. First, I want to show you a video of effective communication. I want to show you a video of positive communication. Please discuss after. Take notes of the positive. This is a video of LeBron James who was mic'd up in the 2015 playoffs. This is a video of LeBron James who was mic'd up in the 2015
Biggs, run wide. Y'all running and selling in the paint. Run wide and get out. JJ, catch JJ. Double T, JR, go, bump down, JR, go, bump down. We take that, we live it. You want to drive right, and then come back left at the end. Under. Double T. Oh, you didn't have to do that. Oh.
James Jones.
You gotta put a do not disturb shirt on or something. Bang, bang. You got a body first, at the point of the screen open. Let's go, keep shooting, boy. Hey, I got your back. Hey! Come on, man. That's too easy. You got Bazemore. Schroeder. You got Schroeder. You got Mack. Win the quarter, win the game.
So what did you think of the video? Pretty interesting, right? I noticed a few things that I thought really exemplified effective communication. First of all, there was constant noise. LeBron uses both verbal and nonverbal communication throughout the game and is even an extension of the coaching staff. he uses his teammates to not only deliver messages, but receive them as well. You can see how he was able to effectively communicate with the players, the coaches, and even the crowd. He was also a positive reinforcer, making sure his teammates kept shooting. Not only is he a great communicator, but he is also a great leader. Now you're probably asking yourself, how can we get to that level of communication? Well, we need to be effective listeners. That means putting in the time to not only speak your mind, but letting others speak theirs as well. Be brief but specific. The longer and more drawn out your message, the less likely it is to be completely absorbed. Watch your body language. Are you putting out negative nonverbal messages with your stance, posture, or eye contact? Your posture can say a lot about your attitude and where your focus is. Keep your head up, stay on your toes, and always give 100% effort each way. Also, be aware of other emotions. Those emotions can impact how your message is delivered, as well as how others are going to receive it. Be encouraging and positive. Individuals are more likely to listen and accept your input. Don't add to the conflict. Try and work on resolving issues calmly. Have a game plan of what you ultimately want to accomplish. How can you work together to achieve those goals? Finally, practice. Like mastering new ball skills, mastering good communication skills requires effort, patience, and discipline. It's important to remember to focus and practice those types of mental skills every day at practice, just as much as the physical skills. How can we practice communication? Well, because effective communication is a skill, we need to work on our verbal and nonverbal skills. By doing so, we can reduce frustrations and increase the odds of success. Doing the little things right, such as listening to your coaches, can lead to major outcomes. Communication is often not practiced enough and frequently goes unnoticed by athletes because it doesn't require any real physical effort. However, good communication between coaches and players is at the foundation of successful teams. Misinformed teammates can be more of a threat in achieving success than your opponents. Being a good communicator is a two-way street. It involves listening to both your coaches and your teammates, as well as verbalizing your own questions or concerns. Be willing to call out plays and tell your teammates where they should be. Providing as well as receiving positive feedback and challenging your teammates is all part of being a good communicator. We can also practice with meetings and conversations before, during, and after the game to go over strategy, game plan, and adjustments. This makes it easier for verbal and nonverbal communication during the actual game when stressors are at a high level. Watching film together and discussing what each individual sees allows for everyone to start seeing the whole picture and helps everyone get on the same page. What may have taken a few conversations to address during the game may now result in a simple hand motion or head nod during the game because you are prepared and can adjust on the fly. Instead of having to now use verbal communication, you can use nonverbal cues. Good communication can provide clarity during those chaotic and crucial points in the game. I want to share with you a final video showing some conflict communication. It may look heated, but in all actuality, it was a very effective exchange.
Two guys who are very, very competitive. They know what they're doing. They support each other, and they know that they have to be on the same page for it to work. But at the same time, you got two very smart guys who will have some clashes at times.
Playing the Rams on Monday night, we got down there pretty close to the end zone. Damn it! We threw the ball 3 times in a row and incomplete and had to kick a field goal.
We came off the field and we exchanged words of how we thought it should get done.
And Jeff comes off and says, we need to be running the ball down there. And I just snapped.
Hey, we're calling the plays, all right?
We gotta run the ball.
Six down there. Watch. We'll run the ball.
Can we run it down there?
This play.
We can run it down
Yeah,
there.
Jeff.
Okay, so
We will. All right, when we call pass plays, block.
That was totally outmatched, size, strength, you name it.
No, he's calling plays. Go sit down. Now sit down. Don't quit yelling. Hey, go sit down. No, we're cool. We don't yell. We ain't telling us how to block. He's doing it. Come on, he's yelling at us. You don't have to go yell.
I think he felt good good about his workout that week, so he felt good about himself. The minute it was done, it's done for both of us.
The thing I like about it is you tell each other. You don't call a press conference and tell the media. I'm mic'd up, too. Huh? I'm mic'd up.
You're mic'd up?
Oh, yeah.
Shut up.
No, I am. They're gonna have it. It's better than Desperate Housewives. If Jeff's got a problem, he comes to me. If I got a problem, I go to him. And it's not always going to be this pleasant conversation.
Where'd he go?
It's that healthy, conversation, I think, that kind of makes you respect him and hopefully makes him respect me even more.
Regardless of what's said on the field or during a game, we all know it's for one goal.
That's all. Good job. Good job.
First of all, team members must demonstrate a willingness to work as a collective rather than independently toward the common goal. I feel that this video really showed how communication in stressful environments can still be effective. It's important to remember that communication doesn't always have to be perfect. There are times during elite competition where frustration shows, but understanding how to respond to each other is the key. I noticed, first of all, the intensity and the emotion of the situation really carried through in their communication. However, it was still an active communication as both sides were able to get in their words and what they were feeling at that moment. You can also see that there is mutual respect between the two players. That comes from years of trust and needs to be built through communication during practice. Also, as they stated, there's an understanding of the goals. Sure, there may be small instances of where you don't always see eye to eye, but the understanding of the ultimate goal is what drove them to be successful. Finally, make sure that you confront the situation and not the person. It's so easy when you get frustrated to start going at the person, calling them names, and getting in their head. But in real instances, the situation is the problem. You need to address it, and you need to move forward. And oh yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but they ran the ball the next time they got to the goal line. Finally, I just want to leave you with this quote. Communication works for those who work at it. It's important to remember that communication is a skill and it needs to be worked on a daily basis in order to be successful. Continue to work on your communication skills just as much as your technical skills, and you too will be very successful. All right, everybody, thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this presentation and learned a few things about becoming an effective communicator. Thanks.